I've got children who go to nursery, and even with the current measures that are in place, it's still extremely expensive childcare. A huge percentage of my wages actually goes on childcare. Is there anything the government's planning on doing to help reduce the costs?
Well, we are planning on something. It's taking a little bit longer than I'd like to introduce it, because I think, you know, your point is bang on. For lots of people with young children, childcare isn't just kind of one issue amongst many. It's like the issue of how do we keep everything together? How can it be worthwhile for me to go back to work? And it's a real, you know, pounds and pence consideration. So what we're proposing, because of course you get the support for the 3- and 4-year-olds, the 15 hours, and also you get help through the tax credit system if you're on tax credit. But for anyone above the tax credit level, there isn't really any help to say to people, actually, if you want to go back to work, here's some tax relief on your childcare. And that's exactly what we're going to be producing, which will be worth over £1,000 to each family, which I think is not the whole problem, because as you know, the actual costs week by week are much higher than that. But it does help. Now some people say, well what about the mums who want to stay at home? Well, look, we've got to help everybody. But I think it is right to say that, you know, if you're making that calculation, you want to go back to work, but you can't make the money add up. I think it is right to provide a bit of extra help there, which is what we're going to do. We've also got to look at, can we try and make childcare a bit less expensive? Immigration was another thing people said to me at the last election. We had a system that was out of control, that didn't really work out who ought to be coming here, who ought to be allowed to stay here. We haven't solved the whole problem, but net migration, the difference between people coming here and British people going to live and work abroad, net migration has come down by a third. So I believe we are on the right track. We are making progress, but we need to do more to help people who work hard, who want to get on, who want to do the right things for their families and for their futures. Now we're trying to help here with things like the council tax freeze, which your county council here in Derbyshire is delivering. We're helping by lifting the amount of money you can earn before you start paying taxes. When we get to 2015, you'll be able to earn £10,000 before you pay any income tax at all.